It's raw video from Fort Lauderdale, Florida, one of hundreds and hundreds of tea parties being held throughout the country on this tax day. And what is your first name, sir?
David.
David, I would like the folks on YouTube to know what to see what a right-wing conspirator looks like.
Well, first of all, I'm not a right-wing conspirator. I'm more of a libertarian and a fiscal conservative than the social conservative like your typical people who have more or less taken over the Republican Party in recent years.
But over the past 24, 48 hours, you have been deemed a right-wing conspirator, if you should even dare speak out, especially today. It is the Department of Homeland Security and Janet Napolitano.
Right.
As a matter of fact, we have a couple of her officers here today, just keeping the tabs on you, so to speak.
Well, I noticed when I was walking down the street, the representatives of the Obama administration, I was walking up behind some horses that were facing the other direction.
I see. Well, I want to see, what is your sign say? You must be a dangerous extremist if you read the Constitution. That's one, if you read the Constitution. 2, if you hate pork and earmarks. 3, if you watch Fox News. 4, if you want immigration laws enforced. Number 5, listen to Hannity, Limbaugh, Beck, Joyce, local reference to Joyce Kaufman here in Fort Lauderdale. 6, call Congress irresponsible. 7, libertarian, conservative, capitalist. Number 8, understands free market economies. Number 9, have bumper stickers. 10, read Ayn Rand. 10, say impeach Obama. 12, hate Marxism and fascism. 13, are a Palin fan. 14, if you think of John Galt, that's called going Galt in reference to Ayn Rand, I suppose. And 15, go to tea parties. All right. Barack Hussein Obama thinks he's Lincoln, FDR, and JFK, and maybe Woodrow Wilson, for that matter. But his policies are more like those of Joe Stalin, Adolf Hitler, and Herbert Hoover. All right.
The Herbert Hoover reference I only found out about recently. Hoover raised taxes during a recession and caused a depression, and obviously that's where Obama's headed too. But he's so ignorant of economics, like most of the people in our government, that he won't know that until it's too late.
I think that your appearance down here at the Tea Party has been well served, and I think you did get your voice heard by way of our little raw video media here.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And he could talk to me.
On my knees. Very good.
Okay. All right, let's get the sign.
All right.
Bring that down.
Let's look at these signs. All right. What's your first name?
Valerie.
Hey, Valerie. And what's your?
Chappie.
Chappie and Valerie. All right, Chappie and Valerie. We're here in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. One of hundreds of tea parties all across the nation from coast to coast. We're all here for different reasons. What would be your reason for being here?
I'm here to be audited.
Yeah.
I'm done.
All right. So you've had it with these.
Oh, yeah, perfect.
And local government.
What's that?
And local government.
And local government. All right. You're making your voice heard by being here. It's better than just yelling at the television, isn't it?
Or over the computer.
Watch your
Or
hands.
over the computer.
Watch your hands.
Okay. All right. And Chappie, can we see you behind that sign there? There we go. What's the purpose of your visit here today?
Property taxes reduced.
Property taxes.
Exactly.
All right. And when?
Get our assessments reduced.
Okay. You see, there are all sorts of reasons why people want to protest today, and they range from local property taxes to what the federal government is doing with your income taxes, the spending that seems to be uncontrolled at this point, out of control.
Exactly.
All right. We want to thank you for coming by here,
My pleasure.
and we want to wish you all the best. Raw video from Fort Lauderdale, Florida, one of hundreds and hundreds of tea parties all throughout the country today on the 15th. And what is your name?
Frank Famiano.
Frank, I'm looking at your sign here. Great Depression, bailouts, out of control spending, handouts. I was was going to ask you what's on your mind, but I see it's right here. But I want to get your impression of the Tea Party here in Fort Lauderdale today.
Yep, I'm thrilled to death about the turnout. I was hoping there was going to be a lot of people, and I'm thrilled that there were a lot of people. I just hope that this isn't it, that we don't stop today and be done with it. We need to continue this movement and continue and let people know, let the government know that we're unhappy with the way things are going. And, we need to stand by our Constitution and hold on to our rights. They're picking at them one by one, and they're taking our money, and they're taking and spending on things that they shouldn't be spending on. They're not representing me. I know they're not representing any of these people here, or very few of these people here. But we've got to keep this going. It can't stop today.
Now, I know that this is supposed to be a very nonpartisan event, but if the representatives that are in Washington, because of your votes, are not performing, what are you planning to do?
I've already been in contact with some of them.
All right.
Obviously not vote for them again, but that's one of the other things is we need to get out and vote. People don't get out and vote. People don't vote for their local elections. This is more than a national thing. It's got to be a local. We have to change our local government. Find people that believe the things that we believe. And we're not doing that. People focus on the national election and forget about the local stuff. It's got to start here.
One of the ideas that was put forth several weeks ago was we have a farm team, just like Major League Baseball, with political candidates, and we move them around where they're needed, and we plug them into local office, whether it be a local a city commissioner or a county representative, and we bring them up through the ranks to the point where they are ready for national office. What do you think of that?
I think that's a good idea. Obviously, you're grooming people, you're getting people. Yeah, he came from nowhere. Nobody knows it. That's because you're getting exposure. You're knowing the candidate.
Well, the simple truth is, Barack Obama did not come from nowhere.
No.
He came from somewhere. The problem is you never got to hear about it.
Well, we did, but
no, the mainstream media, the mainstream media insulated him quite thoroughly. So as the voter, we're not given the opportunity.
I'm here to just speak out on behalf of my children and their children's children.